Back, yes, I'm here on this very lovely Monday, a very hot Monday. And yeah, man, gonna get into it. Box office news. Yeah, I didn't manage to stream any of last week. Yeah, last week was hectic, man. Last week was too hectic. So yeah, man, I'm back today, and this week should be a good week, man. Streams every day, videos dropping every day. Hopefully more than 2 videos. Hopefully one stream a day. Yeah, man, I'm on it. Let's do this, man. So yeah, today is the box office Monday. But before we get into that, we're gonna check out some news, man. We're gonna check out some general news about what's going on. Yeah, let's just check it out, man. I see that this thing is out already, Dune Prophecy, the series. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired of these spin-off series, man. I feel like I've watched enough of these spin-off series. Like, I didn't watch Agatha all along. I got tired of a lot of these things, man. Apparently it's good, but I don't know, man. I just got finished watching The Penguin. The Penguin was very good. It went beyond my expectations. But I'm not gonna watch Dune Prophecy. I'm probably only gonna watch House of the Dragon when it comes out. Rick and Morty, I'm not sure if that has a new season coming out. And this thing, yeah, man. Anyway, I don't know if you guys have seen Kill, but yeah, man, Kill. Kill is like I think it only came out last year, but like because of how movies get released sometimes they struggle to find a distributor. A lot of people don't think the movie will appeal to international audiences. But Kill was one of those movies which had widespread appeal, man. Which had a widespread audience. It was a sleeper hit. A lot of people didn't expect it to make that as much money as it did, but it did fantastically well, man. How much money did Kill even make? Let's just get into this article, man. Kill is getting part 2, according to this article, and it's in development, man. An Indian action hit, Kill, is getting a sequel, and producer Guneet Monga revealed at Film Bazaar in Goa. We're discussing, and there will be part 2, the Oscar-winning producer told Screen. Nikhil Nagesh Bhatt's Indian language film premiered at the Toronto International 2023 Film Festival, where it was the first runner-up for People's Choice of the Midnight Malice Award. It was produced by Monga's CK Entertainment and Dharma Productions. We are discussing with Dharma, and Nikhil will be the director, said Monga, whose credits also include The Lunchbox and Peddlers. We have lots of ideas brewing, and it is deep in development. The first film centered around a train journey to New Delhi in which a commando must fight off a group of bandits who are terrorizing passengers. And it starred Lakshya, Rughav Juyal, Ashish Bhatia, Harsh Chaya, and Tanya Manikatla. Kill was a box office success in India and abroad, grossing nearly 60 million worldwide, and an English language remake is in the works at Lionsgate and 8711 Entertainment. John Wick's Chad Stahelski is directing the remake. I actually thought John Wick 5 would come out, but Chad Stahelski he actually deserves to work on projects because of the success of the John Wick franchise. So yeah, man, and they said this article further elaborates on that, saying there's a conversation about being involved with the remake, Monga revealed. Chad's team said, please be a part of it, and the producer did not rule out the possibility of further language adaptations, but said other versions are not yet in the works. To be honest, I'd like to see like a South African version of this, because I don't think the metro rails are running anymore. I think only I forgot which rail system works here, but I think the only one that works is the one that travels. It's the one that ferries the goods back and forth, man. Like coal and the chemicals, and I think that's the only train that kind of operates right now. That means that that it'll be a very large landscape that could actually work. I think it'll be a very good opportunity for anyone in South Africa to kind of direct a thing based on this potential franchise that's coming up. And yeah, man, for now, manga is gearing up for the release of Netflix documentary Yo-Yo Honey Sing, famous about the, okay, I didn't really ask about that. That is not what I'm here for. Anyway, manga won an Oscar in 2023 for best documentary short film for The Elephant Whisperers, following the Oscar for 2019's Period End of Sentence, which she produced. What is Period End of Sentence, man? Like, as I said, there are so many movies that come out, dude. I struggle to keep up. Also, it's another short film. So she's a 2-time Oscar award winner in the short film space for both documentary and drama. Oh, it's for 2 documentaries. I thought this was a drama. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Actually, let me just put that in my things. You know, sometimes some articles are good to read later when you're by yourself. But right now, this is about information and entertainment. Anyway, people, let's check out some other film news, man. I was talking about Dune prophecies. It says that this thing, it clears up one of the mysteries, one of the most confusing parts about the movie. The movie had a lot of confusing parts, I'm not gonna lie, but if you focus on the main story, it's a fugazi, it's a fugazi, didn't mean nothing, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, let me just gotta get that protein, gotta get that boom boom pow, you know what I'm saying, man? Anyway, my favorite, the biggest star in the world has spoken after his big fail, and I guess it comes with the territory, man. If you're gonna be big, expect to win big, expect to lose big, even if you lose a little, you still lost. So, and because you're big, you lost big. Yeah, man. Anyway, this thing, how can I get on with this program? Is there, no, what did I do? Yeah, man, I'm back. I just had to do something. Anyway, it says it'll be an understatement of the century that the Dune law is not for the faint of heart. Oh man, Dune, I think they even changed a lot of the law, because I remember I was reading, I read the Dune wiki on the book that follows this, where Paul Atreides, I can't remember what happens to Paul Atreides, but there's a lot of stuff that didn't correlate to what was going on in the movies. And then when I read some other articles, they said that Dune had a thing, that Dune had taken a lot of liberties, and some fans of the novel, they had a bit of a gripe with that. Okay, a lot of them didn't care because they felt that this thing was really faithful to the novel compared to David Lynch films. But they said that obviously this film had to take liberties, man. And yet, as all adaptations have to take some liberties sometimes for dramatic effect, sometimes it just doesn't work as well when you put it in live action. This thing, yeah. It would be an understatement of this. It would be an understatement of the century to say that Dune law is not for the faint of heart. Spanning millennia before and after the birth of Paul Atreides, various adaptations of author Frank Herbert's sci-fi touchstone over the decades have barely even scratched the surface of what this rich, sprawling in-universe history has to offer, and that includes both of Denis Villeneuve's well-received blockbusters. Dune Prophecy represents the next step to further flesh out this world, which was on display as early as last week's premiere episode, and its depiction of the Butlerian Jihad. Episode 2 titled Two Wolves, keeps that trend going. Okay, like, At this point, for someone who didn't even, as I said, I'm not gonna watch the series. I'm just trying to get where it clears up because it's a lot of yapping right now. I don't like these yapping, they're just waffling, just yapping. Why they yapping, man? Why they yapping? They're just yapping. This time, however, it does so by adding some much needed clarity to what might be one of the most confusing aspects of the recent movie. With so many characters, uh, and subplots to keep track of, and only so much screen time to go around, it stands to reason that the Dune adaptations would have to pick their battles carefully. Dune Part 2 faithfully recreated one of the most significant moments of the novels, when Lady Jessica is compelled to ingest the so-called water of life in order to become a reverend mother among the indigenous Fremen. Our casual audience had little choice but to just go along with all the weirdness. Book readers know that the sequel left out a ton of details from this rituals fully explain why this was so dangerous in the first place. But I kind of felt that they said this thing. They emphasized it enough in the films that this is a very dangerous thing to do, very dangerous procedure to undergo. That's where Dune Prophecy is once again filling the gaps, adding even more context to what we already know about the Water of Life. Dune Prophecy depicts one of the earliest Water of Life rituals with disastrous results. It's one of the oldest tricks in screenwriting. If you want to emphasize how important certain rules are, simply by showing your characters breaking them and the consequences that must follow. In the world of Dune, following rules and rituals and traditions is as crucial as it gets. Tula Harkonnen, already so unsettled by the horrific death of Bene Gesserit and Reverend Mother Kasha Tehei, in the waning moments of the premiere, learns this the hard way when she must confront an even scarier proposition when her sister and mother superior, Valia Harkonnen, Emily Watson, sets out to Seleucus Secundus so she can deal with the chaos embroiling House Corrino in person. Tula is left behind to help out in a way. Star pupil, Sister Leela, Chloe Leia. Chloe Leia holds the key to unlocking the prophecy, as spoken by a previous Mother Superior, Raquella, on her deathbed, and she'll have to break every single like this thing is not even getting to the point. I'm starting to regret reading this article even right now. Nowhere is that more clear than in the Water of Life ceremony, which Dune Prophecy refers to as the agony. Just give me a second, people. Okay, nowhere is that more clear than in the Water of Life ceremony, which Dune prefers as the agony. Early on in the episode, Vaya Obert forces Tula to put her student at extreme risk by ushering in this ritual long before they had originally planned to do so. It's revealed that Leela is actually the great-great-great-granddaughter of Raquella herself, meaning the Water of Life, a poison secreted by Arrakis sandworms that, when properly ingested, will awaken her genetic memories passed down by her ancestors and will provide them with the answers they need. Lila's horrified reaction underlies the point that she has many, many more years of training to undergo before even coming close to feeling ready. With present circumstances as dire as they are, they have little choice but to forge ahead anyway. As Tula and Leela so find out, the results are nothing short of deadly. So it killed her. Yes, I'm gonna guess it. Oh. Yeah, it killed her, and then, yeah. Okay, man. One last piece of news before I get into the box office stuff, and that is Dwayne Johnson, man. Dwayne Johnson, Moana 2 is coming out soon. Let me try and find out when it's coming out. Oh, it's coming out this year. When is it coming out, man? It's coming out in December. Oh my God. Oh, what? Not even December. It's coming out this weekend, man. Not even this weekend. It's coming out the day after tomorrow, bro. That is mad. That is mad. I'm going to definitely watch this, man. Anyway. Yeah, man. The time, like, I love these movies with like 100 minutes, 90 minutes. Unless they're like ridiculously good, and then, you know, I feel like I don't want them to end, but, you know, I like these movies with, you know, a curtailed runtime, 1.5 hours, in and out, everybody's pleased. Yeah, man. So feel free to sing in the cinema, says The Rock. Why does it says The Rock? Because it's Dwayne Johnson. Anyway, Dwayne Johnson said fans should feel free to sing in the cinema as he attended the UK premiere of Moana 2. Especially if you love the music, that's the fun part. The US star, aka The Rock, told BBC News on the red carpet, Auli Carvalho and Johnson are reprising their roles as the voices of Moana and Maui, respectively, in the film, and a sequel to 2016's musical adventure. I don't know why it took 8 years to make this movie, you know, but anyway, man. Recently, there's been a debate on social media around whether people should sing along in the cinemas, sparked by the release of Wicked a few days ago. Some fans have argued, that they should be able to express their enjoyment and excitement as they like, while others say singing ruins other people's experiences. Johnson, however, made his views on cinema etiquette quite clear. Sing, you've paid your hard-earned money for a ticket and you've gone into a musical and you're into it. Sing, he said. Auli Carvalho was a kid and nice and cute in the first one, but now she looked like an old-ass lady, man. Anyway, the original film followed an adventurous Polynesian teenage girl who sets on a mission across the ocean to save her people. Moana 2 reunites Moana and Maui 3 years later for a new voyage alongside a crew of unlikely seafarers. On Sunday evening, London's Leicester Square was transformed into a Polynesian island complete with palm trees, a beach and dancers. And while the weather was distinctly untropical, scores of fans turned up hoping to catch a glimpse of Carvalho and Johnson. Carvalho, who was just 16 when she made her acting debut as Moana, has since starred in films including 2024's Mean Girls, as well as appearing on stage. Sorry, people. Okay, got it back. I had lost the article for a second, but I'm back. Carvalho was just 16 when she made her acting debut as Moana, has since starred in films including 2024's Mean Girls, as well as appearing on stage. But she said she was still so excited to be returning to the role of Moana. I think Moana is at the forefront of a conversation where the word princess and the word hero are now interchangeable. Oh, not this again, man. She is strong, she is brave, she's not afraid to grab a demigod by the ear. She looks strong as well at the helm of a ship. Actually, I kind of feel like Moana is the only person who's able to do this. I don't think that they should actually have been doing this with any of the other, any of the other things, man. Any of the other properties, like Snow White apparently doesn't even need, the prince. She's just Snow White. She's gonna fight all those things herself, And even with this Snow White, is actually a bit unfair because the Wicked Witch is so much hotter and Snow White. Like, the Wicked Witch is not supposed to be this beautiful, man. But anyway, Johnson, 52-year-old ex-wrestler, voices the part of gregarious demigod Moana Maui in the animation. And when asked about the similarities between the two roles, he said there's a clear difference. Maui is a demigod. The difference is wrestlers think that they're demigods, but they're not. I know that because I was one of them, he said with a laugh. Johnson, who is also starring as Maui in the upcoming live-action Moana remake, said that his 3 daughters love seeing him in the role. I mean, come on, man. Who wouldn't love to see their father actually acting like that, man? Because Maui is actually one of the coolest things. Maui is actually one of the coolest characters that's come around in recent times, man. And I think that it was just the perfect role for Dwayne Johnson. I think he helped. I think he helped develop the first one. I can't remember. Was this based on something? No, it's an original film, man. So, yeah. Yeah, man. Okay, I'm yapping right now. Anyway, yeah, Moana's Dwayne Johnson's basic message is to enjoy yourself in the cinema, and if you can sing along to some of the songs, do so. But if you don't want to ruin other people's experience, be considerate. You know, that's me. Theater is loud. The theater is loud enough, man. I can sometimes barely hear myself talk to other people, especially in a musical in the theater, because the sounds are so loud. You know, I remember watching Transformers in the theater, and because it was so loud and the action was so loud, I could barely talk to the person next to me because, you know, they wanted to ask me a question, and I was like, nah, let's save that for after this, man. Anyway, it's that time. Yeah, it's that time, people. Time for our box office results of this past weekend. Yes. Oh, I need to make an intermission thing for this video, man, because damn, I'm tired now. I've been yapping so much, but I'm back on my flow. Let me just drink some water. I want some more. Anyway, man, today we start with, what do we start with today, man? Why can't I find it now? Okay, there we go. Today we start at number 10, man, with the film that Jesse Eisenberg directed. I think it was supposed to come out last year. I'm not sure, but you know, it's getting some great reviews, though it has fallen out 50% from its previous weekend. That is the film, which it's in its 4th weekend. I think it got as high as number 9, or it's number 6. I think, yeah, it got as high as number 6. But yeah, man, at number 10 is A Real Pain. Real Pain is a 2024 film directed by Jesse Eisenberg, and yeah, it's on its 4th weekend. It's a comedy drama film which is getting some good reviews. But yeah, man, I don't really know much about this film. I don't think, you know, if it gets more newsworthy, I think I'll try and check it out, but nah, not really. Anyway, oh, I see Conclave is at number 11, man. It made $1 million. Like, this film only made like Real Pain only made $10,000 more than Conclave. It made $1.1 million. Conclave made $1 million and 99,000. So it literally just made like almost 10,000 more. And yeah, man. Another film that is very much another film that is very much fighting at the box office, man. At number 9 is Smile 2. Smile 2 grossed 1 million. Oh, it made like 1,000 more. Hey man, this weekend is really tight. It made $1,000 more than the real thing. It made $1,110,000 for okay, why did it do that now? It made in its sixth weekend, man. It's made $67 million. In America, it made $68 million. Internationally, $435 million Q. Like, as I said, I don't think it would catch its. I kind of thought it would catch its thing. Like, I didn't say it, but I thought it. Like, what I really said was, I don't think it would catch the first one in terms of its box office, but I was kind of hoping it would. I was hoping it would, man, to be honest. I was hoping it would catch it, but, you know, it wasn't meant to be. It's only made $135 million. I think the previous Smile, the first Smile, made like 200 and something. It was, Smile 1 was a smash, man. With lower budget, but, you know, yeah, it made $217 million, which is how much, like probably $80 million in difference. But for the fact that it was a very cheaply made film, and it was a very good film, yeah, it doesn't matter, man. The producers are still happy. They're laughing all the way to the bank with this, because it made its money back in its opening weekend. And, you know, the 5 weekends that followed, that's just, you know, that's just more. I don't know what the proper word is, but, you know, that's just icing on the cake, man. And at number 8, a film that I suggest you should watch. You know, it's probably gonna come out on Netflix. You know, Netflix is like the international dominator of a lot of these kind of things. It is The Wild Robot, man, which comes in at number 8. It's in its 9th weekend, man, which is quite ridiculous. Bad reviews, well, not bad reviews, bad marketing didn't help it, but good reviews did, man. It made $2 million exactly this past weekend, which is quite rare. And hey, man, it's at $317 million. I think it only had like $100 million thing. It only had a $100 million budget, but it's made $317 million worldwide, 140 in America, 176 internationally, and that is a very good cue, man. I think it was, I kind of say it was betrayed by its own marketing, but it held on because of how good the film is, man. It only, not even 100 million. It only had like a $80 million budget, which is quite good, man. Which is quite good. You know, people like Steven Spielberg would be happy with that kind of money, man. They'd be laughing all the way to the bank. And considering that award season is coming up soon as well, and holiday season is coming up, and as I said, man, I don't see any other film that came out that could actually rival this movie in terms of its audience. Its audience is kids, and even though it's kind of a hectic kind of message, it does have its good moments. Yeah, man. There you go, man. That's a number 8, and another film that is doing fantastically well is Hugh Grant's Heretic. Heretic is dropped off from number 4. It's in its 3rd weekend. It's in number 7 now. I know it's only made like $31 million. I was expecting more, but as I said, Heretic it's one of those movies. It's gonna make, for example, if Hugh Grant gets since its award season is coming up, if Hugh Grant gets Academy Award nomination, this movies could be put back in theaters. Like a lot of the movies on this list are, like, if they get award nominations, they will be put back in theaters, because all of these award nominations are broadcast on TV, and it's like free. It's a lot of free advertising, should I say? So the more awards, the more free advertising, the more public knowledge about it. People are gonna want to see it in theaters. If it gets put back in theaters, people would want to see it in theaters, because they're gonna see it's going to be like validation that this is actually quite a good movie if it's getting so much buzz, or if this guy's performance was so good in a good film. Because sometimes you get a good performance in a bad film. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. It's gonna be like free advertising for it. So I predict this film to actually make more money. And this weekend it's at number 7 with $2,233,000, $2,233,000, for a domestic cume of $24 million, an international cume of $7 million, for a worldwide cume of $31 million, man. An R-rated film, probably didn't help as much, but who cares, man? Probably a good film either way. At number 6, another film that it's not really getting that much buzz, man, but it's a holiday movie, it probably appeals to more the teen market. Or is it? Oh, it's a kiddies movie. Okay. So this is like the only competition basically for The Wild Robot, which is in number 8. And number 6 is The Best Christmas Pageant Ever, which comes in at number 6 with $3.5 million on the dot. It's in its third weekend. It's holding on fantastically well, actually. It's only doing well in America, because I don't see it probably hasn't even been released overseas, man. $25 million, $25 million in America, $68,000 worldwide. I mean internationally, for a worldwide cume of 25,584,000. So yeah, man. So we're heading to number 5 right now, man. And number 5 is my boy Tom Hardy's film. I guess he's tired of these Venom films, man, because he said that this is going to be his last comic book movie for a while. He wants to give other people a chance to act in some of these films. I'm sorry, people, I just need to hydrate. Venom: The Last Dance, man. Venom: The Last Dance comes in at number 5 with a $4 million gross for this past weekend. And hey, man, as I predicted, it's holding on like a Emma Effa, you know what I'm saying? It's made like how much? It's made $133 million in America, which is quite a lot. It's made $322 million internationally, for a worldwide cume of $456 million, which is quite ridiculous, considering a lot of people expected this movie to fail, but it did not fail. In fact, it is well on its way to make another splash, man, because for the fact that it was only made for $130 million, let's try and divide that up, man. Let's try to divvy that up. $130 million in budget. It's grossed that in its American run, basically. So if let's say they spend another $100 million on marketing, that would probably be like $230 million. So it probably needed like what, $300 million to break even, or for if we include the percentages of the money. Let's say they borrowed from a bank, this budget, that would probably just even out nicely to a $300 million cume that was needed for the film to break even. And right now it's at 450, man, and it's only been in release for 4 weeks. So sorry people, let me just check that again. For 5 weeks, and normally a film's run is about how many weeks? 12 weeks. So it can probably crack another 100 million or 150 million in its upcoming weeks, man. So it's holiday season. People are gonna be out there. This is a more like entertaining film. So the teenage market, which has a lot of money, there's a lot of money in the teenage market. This is probably gonna support this movie quite well, man. Obviously the child and family market is gonna go to Wild Robot and maybe the best pageant experience, but I expect the Wild Robot to hang on a bit better. But Venom, hey man, I see this movie actually just doing quite well. Like it's made 456, I think. I'm trying to see this thing. What the second Venom, Let There Be Carnage, made overall. I think Let There Be Carnage made 506. So this movie should be able to easily surpass that of Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Obviously it won't catch the first one because I think I made 856, so yeah. The fact that the first one cost 110, the second one cost 120, third one cost 130, that's a very good strategy, you know. Even if this film had cost $200 million, it would be classified a failure, but because it cost nearly half that, it's classified a success, and it's a bona fide success, man. Anyway, I'm done with that. And a new film that has been out for like, this is its first weekend, man. Very little marketing. Where the hell is this? Okay. Bonhoeffer, pastor, spy, assassin. I don't know anything about this movie, but you know, apparently it's good. Yeah, man, this movie made $5 million in its opening weekend. I don't know much about it. I don't know how much it cost. But this looks like one of those movies, man. It's made for award season, so it's probably gonna make a buck, make a good buck at that. It's an English film. I actually thought it'd be, because of all the people involved, I was very much expecting it to be a German film, but it is directed by German people, starring German actors, written by a German, produced by Germans. Everything is probably German besides the cinematographer, and yeah, man, it made $5 million. That's expected when it's it looks like a very cheap film, like $20 million. Let me not say cheap, a very independent film, art film for specific audience. And yeah, who knows if it succeeds, it could go over it could cross over into the zeitgeist and make way more money. If this film, it looks like one of those films, but I think it's in English, so yeah, I don't think it qualifies for best foreign language feature. But yeah, man, it's probably gonna be nominated for the writing or directing awards. That dude, he looks like he's a good actor. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Yo, what's up with the wind today, man? God damn. Calm down. God damn. Yeah, man. At number 3, if you smell what The Rock is cooking, and people said it smells like trash, it was hot trash. Oh my God, that's what a lot of people are saying, and not me. I enjoyed. I'm not gonna lie, man. I enjoyed Red One. I enjoyed it. It was a decent film, man. I'm not gonna say it's the best or the worst. It's a decent film. It's one, it's kind of hard to judge Christmas films, because a lot of them, even if they're bad, they win on one thing in entertainment. This film was entertaining, man. I'm not gonna lie. Not as much as it should have been, but it was entertaining with some very good dramatic moments. And this weekend, it dropped 60% from number 1 in its second weekend. and it only made $13 million, 285,000, and for a domestic cume of $52 million, and with an international cume of $64 million and a worldwide cume of $117 million. And a lot of people are saying that that is a box office bomb because they're expecting the number should have been doubled, basically doubled or tripled this, because it's in its opening weekend with a very large budget, man. I think this movie had like a $260 million budget, which is ridiculous for a Christmas movie, man. Very ridiculous. It's like a mad budget. It is, yeah. There's a lot. Anyway, man, let's try and wrap this up with a movie that I know a lot of people are happy with. Because, like the first one asked, are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is that not why you're here? Haha. That's what this film asked, man. And in its opening weekend, unfortunately for it, that it came out on the same weekend as Wicked. They're calling it Clicked. The Wicked and Gladiator weekend, like Barbenheimer, how Barbie and Oppenheimer came out on the same weekend. But I think if this film actually makes it probably has the legs, you know. It's gonna be one of those movies like half the family goes to watch Barbie, the other half of the family goes to watch Gladiator 2, and everybody comes out happy, man. Not Barbie, Wicked. Like how one half of the family went to watch Barbie, the other half went to watch Oppenheimer. Everybody got out there happy because they were given a good film, man. Yeah, I should actually try and watch this film. I should try and watch this film, man, and do a review for it. Gladiator 2 comes out in its debut weekend at number 2, again, unfortunately, because of Wicked, with $55 million, man. Yeah, with $55 million, and I think it also had like, oh my god, it made bank overseas. It had a $165 million debut overseas, which is ridiculous, man. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, hey, fuck the rest, man. This movie, it won this weekend in my eyes, man. It won this weekend. Yes, there's no denying that, man. Well, let me try and find some more background, man. Hey, sorry for this thing, bro. Sorry for hey, I did not know your game, man. I wasn't familiar with your game. I'm sorry for even saying that. Unfortunately, you came out number 2 in America because overseas you made bank. And apparently the budget was between 250 million to 310 million. It received mad reviews, 80%, this thing, 71%, okay, dropped down to 71%. But as we know, these type of movies, because it's a legacy movie, it features an actor who's a legacy actor at this point. You put him in your movie's hot. You know what I'm saying? That's Denzel Washington in the twilight of his career. You know, just turning on a performance whenever he gets on, man. It's made $221 million overseas, and it is a success. It's probably gonna have a very good this thing. It's probably gonna have a very good run at the thing because of this thing, because of the double feature thing with Wicked. I'm trying to find out more information about Gladiator 1. You see, Gladiator 1 had a $103 million budget. It made 465, but it's one of those movies which, you know, some people would say it's close to being one of the best ever movies. You know, it had drama, it had excitement, it had great acting. Oh my god, it was a very good movie, man. So if Paul Mescal is nominated for Best Actor, I expect Denzel Washington to be nominated for Best Supporting Actor. This film, because as I said with Heretic, the award season is coming up. So if this film kind of has legs between now and the award season, and the award season is going to push it over, it might even get close to what Oppenheimer did by almost making $1 billion. And this film should probably also almost make $1 billion simply because of its legs, man. I'll try and see what other films are coming up. And yeah. And hey, Gladiator 2. I should definitely make a review of that, man, because it's won my respect. You know what I'm saying? It has won me over, man. And a film that is dominating the box office right now is Wicked, man. Wicked has come out, and let me just say that a lot of these Wicked movies, a lot of these Wicked Witch of the West movies, and Disney adaptations. This is basically another Disney John M. Chu even, bro. Hey, he's really sticking with these movies, man. It had probably less than double the. It had less than double the thing, man. The budget of Gladiator 2, but because this is very much American type thing, where because of the whole American film is very steeped in this kind of culture of The Wizard of Oz. It's a cult classic in America, and because of the whole Wicked and what's that movie? What's that movie, man? With Angelina Jolie. I'm trying to find out the name of that movie, man. What's the name of this movie? Yes, Maleficent, man. There we go, Maleficent. Sleeping, yeah, man. It's like the Disney things, and these are the very the dark tales of the Disney remakes. But Wicked is like a lighter tone, and it's a musical at that. And it's this American thing of musical films, and yeah, man. And the adaptations of these films, all the earlier Disney pictures. So yeah, and as I said, Wicked won the opening box office in America. Caveat that it won in America with $114 million on the dot, #1 in its first weekend. But overseas, it's only made $50 million, and it got blown out because Gladiator made triple that, and yeah, it's only made $164 million worldwide, which is actually it made its budget in its first weekend, which is fantastic for any movie. So did Gladiator in its opening weekend. So man, that is a very good film. That is a very good outcome for both these films, and I'm predicting that these films will have a Barbenheimer run, and hey, man, may they both succeed. And yeah, people, that is me for today. I'll probably be making another video later on. Hopefully I'll be trying to do a live stream, and yeah, that's me for today, people. It's a very good stream, and I enjoyed it, man. I hope you enjoyed it as well. Smash the like button, tell your girl, tell your mother, tell your whole crew, and tell each other, that, yeah. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is that not why we're here? Yes. Be entertained, man. Go watch Wicked. Go watch Gladiator. Take your girlfriend out. Take your kids out. Let them watch Wicked. You watch Gladiator like a man and enjoy yourself. Have a few drinks order Uber, go home, you know. The wife was happy, the kids are happy, everybody's happy, you know what I'm saying? Be happy, man. Even if you're like a single dude like me, go watch, you know, Gladiator. Probably no alcohol needed, but you know, if you want to spice up the night, watch it anyway with some snacks in the theater. Enjoy yourself, and yeah, man. Be good to a fellow man. Anyway, that's me, man. My closing message: be good to your fellow man. Enjoy yourself and everything you try to do. Work hard, you know. Be. This is what I'm looking for. Fight hard for your dreams. Fight hard for your happiness. Be good to anyone. Be good to everyone. And yeah, man. Love yourself. Love everyone with you. Love who loves you. And yeah, man. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be good, man. Anyway, enjoy yourself, people. That's me, Tip, signing out. Yeah. Peace.